welcome to the Null Zone. It is finally here, the companion patch is upon us, along with a huge chunk of other updates such as the Eternals invasion and one other feature which the community is not taking kindly to that I'm going to discuss in a follow-up video. So let's dive right into the void and get started. We have 29 currently confirmed companions, and I have a list right here for you. From the Eternals, we have Ikarus, Gilgamesh, Thena, and Sersi. From Omega Flight, we have Nick Fury, Vision, and War Machine. From Midgardia, we have Volstagg and an Asgardian soldier Minion. From the Ravagers, we have Yondu, Erce, Skrag, and Kaya. From the villains, we have Ultron, he's currently the only villain. And for minions, we have quite the list here. We have the Frost Giant Minion Berserker model, Frost Giant Minion Generic model, Nova Corps Minion 1 through 4, Sakaar Insect Warrior 1, Sakaar Warriors 1 and 2, Iron Legion 1, Raft Guard 1, Ultron Minion 1 and 2, Hydra Minion 1, and AIM Minion 1. Now for the minions like Nova Corps 1 through 4 and Ultron Bots 1 and 2, they use different in-game models and no doubt have a different bonus stat and active use skill. I'm unable to confirm the actual minion's name or any of their skills or stats from the livestream. You get 4 companions per hero. You're not forced to equip and unequip them as you cycle to other heroes in your squad like Omega cards. It's a pool everyone can select from at any time with no restrictions. Now for these companions, their star level denotes how high their level can be. For instance, a 1-star can only level up to 10, and a 6-star can level up to the cap of 60. You level them up similarly to squad rank with companion XP books. Now I'm not sure if this is the official name, but it's what I'm going to use until the patch hits. You can obtain these from your normal daily activities such as Blitz, Raid, Dimensional Duel, Omega War, so on and so forth. I cannot confirm, but these books could also pop up in the dimensional boxes and the convergence box, but again, not confirmed. Once a companion reaches 3 stars, you unlock their active use ability. Now companions, base and bonus stats are static and have no variation. An Ultron companion at level 10 1-star has all the same stats and bonus stats as any other level 10 1-star Ultron. There's no RNG when you pull these companions, and there's no need to reroll them. Now we were given some previews of some of the companion skills and stats. For instance, Ikarus seems to be PvP focused with PvP damage increase and decrease bonuses and an active skill that lasers your target for about 1000% damage. Nick Fury also appears to be more PvP focused with bonus stats including accuracy and total damage. His active gives players guard break immunity and guard break recovery while basic attacking for a few seconds. That's pretty crazy. Now we have Gilgamesh, who appears to be PvE focused with a supervillain damage bonus stat and what looks to be melee damage increase. I'm not sure about that one. Thena appears to have a mix of PvE and PvP usage, which includes defense pierce and critical damage on her bonus stats. Now they don't show the text for her active ability, but she comes in, does some damage, and buffs the player's attack for a few seconds. Finally, we have Yondu, which on the surface looks to be a PvE or leveling companion with his experience gain and movement speed bonus stats. However, his active skill screams PvP and anti-Spider-Man. His summon skill states the Yaka Arrow. The Yaka Arrow deals 440% damage and applies bleed to enemies. Nothing crazy there, but here's the rub. The enemy hit cannot use dodge skills for a moment, and that moment appears to be 3.5 seconds. That's pretty crazy, and if his ability hits multiple times, it could continue to stack that. That's pretty anti-PvP and very anti-Spider-Man. I love it. Now, if you'll note, in the companion draw shop, you can see a little play button there, and that lets you preview their active summon abilities so you know what you're getting before you draw for it. I think that's a pretty neat feature. It also has that on the actual companions themselves when you're applying them to your squad. Here we have the appearance of a new hero, America Chavez, but she appears to be relegated to companion draw cutscenes with Rocket and Groot. Maybe we'll see her in the universe in future patches. Now let's unpack the invasion. So we have Crow invading this time. Step 1 requires 14k power, Step 2 63k, Step 3 187k, Step 4 374k, and Step 5 appears to be over 800k, but I can't really confirm, but it does look like they lowered that entry gate for level 5, so free-to-play can finally play that final tier. Now if it follows the same token scheme, the free-to-plays can still unlock the best reward by grinding level 4. That's great to see. Now, it appears we have some new things to avoid in this invasion. The Deviants appear to be doing some bombing runs similar to the War Machine ability. Anything more mechanical is welcomed. Now we're shown what appears to be different stages with increased technicality and difficulty. That's great. So the second stage, they have to make what is called the Unimind, whatever that is, and you have to defend each Eternal as the Deviants specifically attack one or more of the Eternals. Players are going to have to shift focus to what Eternal is being attacked so they do not fall. In this stream, you can see they failed, but it continues to the next stage. So you clearly don't want to fail this, but if you do fail, you don't flunk out of the entire evasion. So look at these Crow abilities. They follow you somewhat. I'd like to see current content and future content so you can't just auto battle win it. So during these Crow tracking abilities, bombing runs also occur. Occur to some other neat attacks, but it's a clear positive direction in the encounters. I hope we keep seeing things like this more mechanical in the future. Now we're moving on to some of the lesser additions such as Alliance ranking. So rank 1 gets 8 of an unknown 3-star box, and it scales down to 7 for second, 6 for third, and drops to a 2-star with an unknown value. I'm assuming it's 5 at lower than third. Now they state that all of your normal activities now count towards your Alliance points and rankings, so don't be a bad Alliance mate and do all your daily activities, please. It may even reward further Alliance points for going beyond your reward limit, such as you have 5 blitzes to do a day and you stop getting rewards. You have 5 dimensional duels to do, or 2 Omega Wars before you stop getting rewards. It may reward points beyond those reward limits. So if you're grinding Omega all day, you might be able to get additional Alliance points. However, be on the lookout for an exact breakdown on patch day. Also with this patch comes the best hero per server icon. It's divided by top squad and top hero type. There's also more than just the number 1 icon. It goes down to second, third, etc. It's a cool feature, but it doesn't really impact gameplay or rewards. So we have badge crafting here. This is one of the most requested features by the community. So we have 5 5-star badges and 6 crystalized convergium being required to craft the fresh 6-star. The cost isn't bad. Not a lot to say about this as you can farm this stuff. This specifically references Blitz badges. I do not see anything about DZ or 110 badges, but doesn't mean it won't make it in this patch or a future update. The last thing I'm going to go over in this video is the rerolling of the Nano infusion bonuses. The cost appears to be 500k gold and 55 crystalized convergium. Again, you can farm this stuff. I don't think the cost is too ridiculous, and you're not required to use another 6-star piece of gear. I'd say that's a win. Now I know what you're all saying. Null, where's the transmuting part? Well, I'm gonna make a separate video on that because I have a highly mathematical and probable breakdown of it, and I just don't think it's appropriate for this video showcasing the other unrelated features that aren't bad to begin with. So be on the lookout for that video coming up, and thanks again for stopping into the Null Zone. Take care, everyone.